who do we see as the best fighter so far? Jake Paul or Logan? Based off what we've seen so far. And based off the Floyd Mayweather fight, I'm saying Jake is the better fighter.
Jake, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
I think Logan, he's going to be a lot better in MMA because that's more so what he was doing against Floyd or what he was wanting to do instinctually.
One brother's going to go, but Jake's going to go
boxing,
thrive in boxing.
And then Logan will thrive in MMA.
Mixed martial arts. Yes, yeah, that's what I think.
I think boxing really suits Jake. I think he fits into it well, but I feel like MMA
really
fits
well because it's like he's got the body shape. He's literally, if not as big, the same size as Paulo Costa because they showed a comparison of both their arms. They're damn near the same.
Logan Paul and Paulo Costa.
Paulo Costa, tweeted a thing where he was like, "Are you drinking that juice?" He's like, "Are you drinking?" Oh shit! I'm sorry. Are you drinking that juice? Like, are you drinking my juice? Like he was referencing as in the juice he drinks. Like,
yeah.
Because I'm just like, at first when I saw it, I'm like, juice? Like, bro,
no.
Are you talking about steroids, my guy? Are you talking about?
I feel Logan. I feel like he'll definitely be a better fighter in MMA, but not boxing. In boxing, Jake Paul is just better because you saw that little flurry at the end of the first round. No technique. When you see Jake fight, you see technique. Like. Say what you want about him as a character and the things he's done, etc., or whatever, but when he's actually in there, he does use technique.
Yeah,
he's well coordinated.
The boxing point. You know what I'm saying?
He's well coordinated. Logan Paul not so much. Logan Paul looks like he just wants to scrap.
Paul's a boxer. But to put them both against each other, yes, Jake Paul is a better boxer.
Yeah, I would say so.
I mean, they are like two different worlds of fighting. Obviously, Logan has zero fucking technique from after that performance. Literally jack shit. That was the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. I felt like I was watching a high school fight right there when he was going off on Mayweather like that.
And it was just all wrist. It was all wrist.
It was all wrist from the hips. And he just literally didn't land any of them.
Yeah, he landed like 1 out of 5, but then he wasted all that energy on the 4 out of 5.
Dude. 1 out of 20. He threw like 20, 30 punches right there in the last like 15 seconds and landed maybe 1 or 2 out of 30. That is such a shitty difference.
Yeah, like Logan, he said he doesn't actually fight like that, and I can understand to some extent nerves, but it's like, okay, so you still got to take the criticism. You can say that you don't actually fight like that, but we can only go based off what we see. What we see based off so far, there's not so much technique, and Jake is the better fighter. Going based off seen so far. If Logan can show more training footage, sparring footage, get more fights, and shows that improvement, that technique, then it's a different ball game. But we got to see it first.
They both moved to Puerto Rico recently, so they're both.
Well, Jake is in Miami, Florida, which is like right there next to Puerto Rico, and then Logan's in Puerto Rico. Yeah.
Okay, well he moved to Puerto Rico. Yeah, they're both out there kicking it. So okay, I thought it was Jake Paul that lived out in Puerto Rico. Thought I saw some shit about him moving out to Puerto Rico, and then obviously Logan followed him.
Yeah, no, he bought a big ass mansion out in Miami. So like the fight, the Floyd versus Logan fight, that was out in Miami. So Logan was out there, made it easy for him since Puerto Rico's right there.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. And I just think if they want to be real, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put that in quotes. If they want to be real boxers, they need to go to a good gym. They need to go to a high-profile D1, if you will, gym. Like a gym that will literally sit your ass down and say, hey, we are disciplined motherfuckers up in here.
Not going to be yes men either.
Yeah, we're not yes men. We're not going to sit here and tell you, hey, take fights on short notice just to make money. No, if you want to do this for real and you are about this shit, you're going to be smart about it. You're going to go what we say. We're coaches. We've been doing this shit for years. Why we're coaches. It's like we're here. We got the reason why we own the gym. You know what I'm saying? Like they know what they're talking about. So there's no reason for you to go back on what they say or argue with them or anything because they know what they're talking about. You don't know shit. They know.
Yeah.
They're doing this shit, not you. You're just doing the fighting. Because that is your passion and your love. That's their passion and their love.
Like, and so like they have like former world champions training them, but like you see, I'd say Jake is more visible with his sparring and training, so we see more of that. We see his development, but Logan, you just see like little bits here and there, but it honestly doesn't ever look great. It doesn't look like he's developing. Like I'm not acting like I'm a professional or expert on this stuff,
for a minute, like he says.
But I've been watching this stuff long enough to at least understand the difference between between technique and just recklessness.
You know what he has to show for his many, many years of boxing? That fight with Mayweather.
Yeah, I mean, he has good defense. He has great. The fact that he
Oh,
lasted
fuck, what a joke.
considering Floyd is older and smaller, weighed a lot less,
Logan,
he
not
still
Mayweather.
shows good defense. Logan just needs to really develop his offense and keeping his hands up. Because like that was the thing constantly seeing throughout the fight. He just keeps his hands down, and you know, obviously he's focusing more on his agility and like being able to like head movement and everything.
And
but it's like
just
still,
keeping himself in
he
there,
keeps
man.
he keeps throwing from the hips.
Yeah.
And like like when I was going to the AZ Combat Sports, the gym there, every single time I start to put my hands down, put them up.
Yeah,
It's always keep your hands up.
Quick.
Never throw from the hips because you leave yourself open. And that's how Floyd kept on catching him. That's why he kept on landing 36 power strikes.
Don't get
He'd
me
do the
wrong.
pull
There are
counter.
some fighters who can, fight from the hip.
Yeah.
There are some fighters who can fight from the hip and do it all day long. A lot of people do it now. There are some names out there I can't remember right now, but there are people out there who can do that shit.
Yeah, but it's not everybody that can.
But if it's not your cup of tea, don't even try it, bro. It don't make no sense. You're gonna look stupid, and when you do that, you're expected to win. So don't do that because you're gonna humiliate yourself, and it's gonna be horrible night for you. So do not do that if you do not literally practice that shit on a day-to-day basis. Oh, I saw this on TV, so I wanted to give it a shot in my fight. No, you need to literally practice this shit day in and day out so you can get this shit muscle memory in your damn body. And that's what you need to do.
And with Tyson Fury calling out, if in the hypothetical Logan and Tyson actually fought, Tyson is going to be a lot.
When did Tyson Fury call out?
It was like a day after their fight ended. Yeah, but if Tyson and Logan fought, Logan throwing from the hips, he's going to pay a lot more getting hit from Tyson Fury, who's a heavyweight, versus Floyd Mayweather, who's 155 pounds.
I just think
so if
Tyson
he keeps
Fury
on throwing from the hips like that and he fights somebody bigger, he's gonna get rocked bad.
That's a no-brainer. Like literally, that's like, dude, no, bro, don't even fuck around with Tyson Fury. He will literally put you in retirement with three, 4 fights in your career, bro.
Yeah,
like,
the fact that he TKO'd Deontay Wilder, who's a freaking animal.